Good morning! It's October 30th as I record this, and I would love to release a video for Halloween. I'm serious. I have so many ideas, and I actually have a very nice crochet idea that is not necessarily Halloween, but it's like autumn themed. Even though I'm not in autumn, let's not talk about that. But that's gonna take a little while because it's crochet, and I really want another Halloween themed something that I genuinely think I can make in one day and post it tomorrow. So I really want to make a knitting machine knitted vest that has jack-o'-lanterns on it. So that's what I want to do right now, and yeah, let's go along with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so I really wanted to get started on a print last night so that we could go straight to knitting today, but I didn't do that. The first thing that I like to do is to research a photo or multiple photos of the things that I want to make in my print to use as a reference. I usually research whatever I want to do the print PNG, so it gives more of a flat image, because for what I'm doing, there is no purpose in using a 3D real life version of an image. Like 2 colors per row is more just like a flat print. This kind of little slits in the mouth, I think this is easier and it will look better in the pixelization than things like this, for example, because this corner here would be hard because of the pixels. So I'm going to copy this. The app I use is Procreate, but I did do this in Illustrator before. It occurred to me that you might have never been to this channel and you don't know what we're talking about. I apologize. My name's Carolina. This is Carolina's Closet, and welcome. I like to make clothing, mostly knit on a knitting machine, which is what I'm gonna do today. I like to crochet a lot as well, and I sew. I'd love to get into home DIY, like other types of DIYs, but I've not been getting into them, but it's a hope that I have. Okay, knitting on the machine, you can very easily make prints like this. For example, this is a fish, and you basically get a card like this and you punch holes into it with the design. The machine is mechanic. It doesn't go on power, but it has like the mechanisms inside that when you push a lever to activate this kind of work in the machine, it will make the needles get one color for the punched needles and another color for the unpunched needles. So it creates the design. Is very binary, and I think it's really cool. So this is the restraint of the drawing, and then it repeats itself. It's 24 needles and 52 rows, if I'm not mistaken. So I usually use Procreate, and I basically one day took a photo very straight of one of these cards, and I put it here on Procreate, and then I redrew it with, you can create a line and hold it and it will be straight. So I recreated that, and I basically just duplicated every single time. So for example, I have a couple of designs here. I will just select and duplicate, and then I will go here, I'll get it, and I will just delete all of the drawings that I don't want. So this was the smiley face that I did. I don't want to do this, so I just delete all of them. So I have here my grid, and I will just go here and add the photo that I got, okay? And I will put it in the layer below the grid. So can you see, like, the image that I'm using for reference is orange. I just painted my grid pink. This doesn't look too good, so I can just get another color and use it. Let's go with a black for it, so it's easier for me to see. The first thing that I think it's important to do is to elongate whatever image. If I want the pumpkin this size and I just copy it here, it won't come out this size. It will come out smushed down, because if you look at this is squares, and this is how it looks in the card as well. It's squares. But if you look at a knit, each stitch is more of a rectangle than a square, and each of these squares represents a stitch. So the stitches will be smushed down in comparison to whatever I do here. So freeform and elongate it. Whee! Whee! I also like to think about repetition. So if I have one here, I need to be mindful of this line if I want to create a repetition, which I do. So I make it a little smaller, like this, still bigger than the reference. So now I can start kind of painting it. I like to take the opacity down a little bit. I'll start working on it. Now I do kind of want to make her eyes, or his eyes, I don't know if it's male or female, a heart, just because, like, why not? And I have to work on another layer, so not the same layer as the reference. Let's do our heart. So yeah, I won't paint inside the eyes or the mouth, and that will mean that the eyes and the mouth will be the same color as the outside of the pumpkin. I might have chosen a bad color. Let me go for a green. No, not green, a blue. Yay! And now I will outline the mouth as well. You cannot do any half square. It always has to be a full square. So you have to kind of choose where you're going to make that division. See, like, I'm using the image down below as a reference, but in this case I'm not following perfectly, just because, you know, I need to work within the grid, and the drawing is not within the grid, so I have to kind of make decisions. Here we have the pumpkin and the stem. So if I want to separate the stem from the pumpkin, I can leave like one line here that will separate them. So this is something that I like to do. And once I have like the general figure done, I will just unselect the reference and then work with just the design that I made from the reference, like this. I can make this stem a little thicker. My camera ran out of storage right at the end here, but basically I did edit a little bit the mouth because it wasn't in the way that I was looking, so I just started tweaking it, and eventually I decided to just copy this here so it's kind of symmetrical. And now I can duplicate this. Oh wait, I fucked up. Woohoo! I mean, I didn't fuck up, but I made something. So basically this means that they're going to be touching. So like it's going to be just like, if I keep her like this, all of the pumpkins will be touching like this. If I take all of this a little bit to the side, and I can just get a rectangle right here, and I can move it to the side like this. So she's just a little narrower. Maybe I should have done that to the other side. No, it's good. Look. So they have a little gap in between them. Remember, they're gonna be smushed down. I hope it works. Duplicate, and now I will just do another one. Make her the other way around. Ooh. And then go here, rectangle. I go this line, copy and paste, and then I can just snap magnetics and straight to the other side. Nope, like this. I can join them and erase this. There you go. And if I want to test it out, I can bring everyone here, and then I can duplicate. Duplicate. This is roughly how it's gonna look. What do you guys think? Okay, so my design is ready, and I will get this card. I just took it out of the roll, and I will trace the design. I do have a hard time doing that. Someone once told me how to lock the screen open in place, but I just don't do it. So I just kind of finagle it around, zooming in and out, and try not to lose the design. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. And in case you're wondering, yes, it does get drawn on. And I just get a little cloth and wipe it, and it doesn't go out. So I have to wet slightly, and I mean slightly, and just, yay! Guys, the design is done. It took me roughly an hour to draw it and paint the card, and now I will punch it with the punch holder. It's specific for this machine and this process because it reaches half of the card, and then you have to go on the other side for the other half. It's like a normal hole puncher. It has a little thing, but it has a little fang, and it gets these little circles that are, can you see that they're the little holes? It gets them, but I feel like this card is a little bit out of center. They're usually centered. Let me just see. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a problem. This card is off center. Can you see? Like all of the little circles, they're not in the middle of the square, but at the same time, these ones that mark the edge, they're also not in the normal distance from this, as well as this one is too far away. So the whole card is off center. Oh, this is gonna annoy me so much. Ew. I wasn't expecting this. I hope it works though. Ew, it's bothering me so much. Look, it's all off center. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I've never been so bothered by hole punching. Oh my god. It's freaking me out. It's all off center, guys. Ew. Guys, look, I'm almost done. And I was noticing that the hole puncher was getting harsher and harsher, and it exploded. Oh my god. I was like, I think I can handle it till I finish this because I have so little left. But it literally exploded. It burst open, but it didn't like open up. But look, I have this thing, and it's just full of this like confetti that is left when I hole punch. And because I draw out with a marker, it's like very colorful. Look. I saved them because they're so pretty, and I feel like I could use them in a design. It's really just like a little sequin. I kind of feel like I can do something with this, but I need more and use it just like a sequin and embroider it into a project. And it would be really nice to create like a waist project, like a big design that is made out of all of my waste, because I do save a lot of it. I've been a little better at just throwing things out, like scraps of fabric mostly. I mean, just scraps of fabric I've been throwing out because I've been saving most of my scrap yarn. I do have a very nice idea that I've had recently for a scrap yarn crochet project that I don't think I've seen anyone do as a waist project, and scrap yarn project that I think is going to look really nice and not scrappy, because I have a lot of scrap yarn ideas that will look like it's a scrap yarn project, which I have no problem with. But this project that I have in mind, the design of it is very much, it looks intentional and it will not look like scrap. It just will take a long time. So I'm not sure I don't know, I want to do so many things. There's so many things that I want to do on my project list. Yeah, I was just saying that I feel like I can use this for a very interesting project, even like a gown, sort of like a very like dressy project. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys since it bursted open, but I have been saving this for years. The holes are punched. I will stop for a lunch break because I don't like to start something and have to stop it for the mundane task of eating. Also, it's lunchtime. About the pattern, I need a shape to knit. I will not use a pattern. I'll just do a vest. So basically do like a long rectangle, and then I will start shaping the armhole. And because I will work like the front and then the back, I will just do whatever I'm doing one side and the other, and then on the back I'll do the same thing that I do on the back. Like I won't do the armholes the same on the front and the back, but that doesn't really matter as long as they're symmetrical on each panel. I'll just eat and then we can go ahead and start. I forgot to say something about the design. So you can see I have some tape in some stitches. So basically I just kept looking at it and I kept thinking that the hearts that I did for the eyes are not really perfect. Like they're not perfect, but I don't like the way that they are. So I decided to take out one stitch so it's more round on the heart and it's not as straight as it was. I drew it and then I liked how it looked, so I just took out the holes by covering them with tape. It's really annoying to do that because the holes are so small, but it usually works and I think it's gonna look better, so I just did that. Let's start. So I did have my lunch and then I kind of decided to wait a little bit because there was some landscaping going on. So we're starting this not as early as I wanted to, but I think we can finish it tonight. For the yarn, I am going for this orange cotton. Is the one that I use to make my shorts. The same color that's gonna go on the background is going to go on the eyes and the mouth. If I touch them from where the mouth starts to where the eyes end, I could do it 3 colors. So I could do 1 color for the background, and when I got to the mouth, I would change it to the yellow, do just the mouth and eyes in yellow, and then black again for the background, which I think would look very interesting. It would require more attention, and I have never done a very specific color change jacquard before, and I kind of don't want to stress myself out today. I just kind of want to do a chill vest. So I would just opt for black and orange. So the orange is this orange cotton, and then for the black I had the option of doing either this one or this one. This one is an acrylic and this one is recycled cotton. The thing is, this one is gonna last more. This one, I have done things with it. When I used to buy them, I used to be a lot more, I guess, sustainable, like more conscious, I guess. So I was really into recycled cotton, and a lot of the things that I made back then have started disintegrating. Mostly socks, but still, ever since like I had a couple of socks that started like wearing out, I'm skeptical of using this recycled cotton. But it's a top, and I have never had a top fray on me due to time, so I think it's gonna be fine to do it in the cotton because I have quite a bit of it. It just feels better doing cotton with cotton than cotton with acrylic, so I decided to use the cotton. I think it'll be nice to do a little hem, which is gonna take a little while, but it's okay. 130 stitches. I think that's a good size, and I'll do a little one to one, yeah, 1 to 1 hem, and then we'll proceed with the print. It has been a while since I knitted. I actually did it wrong. It's actually so satisfying. The first one is always really annoying. Okay, so I've been doing this for over half an hour. It's not looking good. Also, by the way, this is a mistake. It shouldn't be like this, but I really like this and I feel like doing a top like this. Just make it and then let go of every other needle. It's very loose and very nice mesh. I don't want this. I didn't choose a good enough tension for this yarn. It's thinner than I thought it was. It's not looking good. I messed up the beginning. This is not supposed to be a like tight fitting vest. I don't want it to be tight fitting. I actually want it to be quite loose. So there is no reason why I need a 1-to-1 rib, and it's annoying me and it's not looking good. If it was looking good, I would continue, but I didn't choose a good tension. I will restart this and I will do a fold over hem because this is not looking good. Oh, see, this is why I don't want to use this yarn. It breaks so easily because it's recycled. Like, it's very easy to break it. But at the same time, I just need to use it. Like, I want to use it because I have it. I have to use it at some point. But should this be when I use it? Also, I took out my braids because they were messy. I don't know why I'm so overwhelmed. I will continue using this yarn. I think I'm high of the kombucha. Like, I'm drinking this kombucha. And I'm literally, like, I had to take off my top because I was sweating. This is normal kombucha. It's not high kombucha. You can barely see it because it's black yarn, but it's done. And I literally did it in 5 minutes. No joking. Yay for lost time for no reason. So now I am gonna put the card here. You have to put the thingy thing on the top one, so when you close it, the part that's coming from the top should go behind this one that's coming from here, because when it rolls like this won't get caught here. Okay, so I just have to turn it to cart lever, so I will just take the carriage once. Wait, I need weights. I'll just do another row because this one, I'm pretty sure, is the little end of the stem. I'll just move once more to position the needles on the first pumpkin. Yeah, now the next one will finally be the actual pumpkin. So I'll go one more. Yoo-hoo! Now we're gonna start the pumpkins. The orange yarn. Feed it to the machine. I have to press this button and that activates the second yarn. So I just put it here and I have to hold it, and these needles will get the orange, these needles will continue to get the black. I hope so. Let's go again, and you will turn around here. All right, so we have one repetition. As I told you guys, like, I did elongate it when I was designing it because she would smush down in the design, and that's exactly what happened. This is the wrong side that you're looking at. That's why the pumpkins are black and the background is orange. I think it's gonna work out. I don't really want to look on the right side now. The thing that the machine is struggling with, if you've seen it, been making quite a bit of force and it's like slow. First of all, I think my machine needs a little bit of oil. Second of all, The yarns are two different thickness. So the black is quite thin, the orange is quite a bit thicker than the black. Also because it's on the skein, it's harder to be pulled up than on a cone. So the orange yarn pulls more resistance than the black. I'm also a little bit worried that it's gonna look a little bit weird because of the two different yarn sizes. But we'll see about that in the end. So I'll just continue going for it and see what happens. I didn't have that much issue with the yarn, but there was still a little bit of knotting, so I just decided to cake the next skein. I actually think the back side looks quite cute, don't you guys think? There are a few like malfunctions. Like I wouldn't sell this even if it turns out pretty, because every so often I lost some stitches here on the very first needle. The design, it's probably a bit messed up in this side here because I feel like it probably just there wasn't enough tension or something. Some here as well in both sides, but especially in this one. Since I'm doing it for myself, just a little like Halloween themed thing, I didn't really bother. I don't think it's gonna look at like that bad that it's gonna bother me when I wear it, but it's definitely something that I'm not proud of already before even seeing it. Anyway, I finished the straight part and I will start doing the armholes, and I'll just annotate 12 by 12 hem, 155 rows. I will decrease quite a bit here. I will just take the carriage to that side and then decrease there because that's easier. I'll just gradually decrease. What happened, babe? I have decided that I want to split for the neck now because I'm about to have a pumpkin here. So I'll just kind of not quite have her, you know? I'll just kind of eliminate her. I need a few things now. I'll just take a photo of how they are looking so that I can position the needles back just like this. And I will mark here on the thingy thing right where we divided. I like to add some yarn here. First, I will just start by moving this first stitch. And now I'll just get all of these needles and I will just manually Okay, so I just manually need 2 rows here in the side with the waist yarn, and I just like to do that because now I will split and I'll just work on this side for the neckline. And if I do that with the normal yarn here, it starts getting snagged as the carriage goes back and forth, and especially because I'm using this recycled cotton, I really don't want that to happen. So I have this waist yarn here, and once I'm ready to do this side, I'll just take it out and be back to the normal row that was in the needles. So here now I can go in with the hold button, which is the partial knit in the machine. So all of the needles that are all the way forward will not knit, and the needles that are a little bit back will. And now I really kind of should write down as I decrease. And then I'll just knit. Okay, so I'm done with this side. So I will now proceed to use this side. First of all, put all of the needles back to working position. And actually, I'll bring all of these out of working position. Okay, I have to take out this. I will bring the needles to the position that I photographed. This one. Here, move it back to where I marked. Right here, can you see the mark? So it's like this. And now I will knit this side like I did here, which I have written down here. I just cast it off, so let's take it out and see how it looks. You're seeing it first. Let me know if you think it's cute. I want to see the print. Oh, it's so cute. We have a mistake in the middle. No. Look at this. Right here. Okay, we were not seeing each other, but I just now noticed the defect here. I had not seen it as I was making it. Usually I can kind of spot when I miss a stitch because of the back of the jacquard being with the leather. So the leather usually covers the missed stitch. So it is more often that if I miss a stitch in the middle of the design, it's because of the jacquard, because usually if you're knitting straight, you will see a fallen stitch. It will fit, it will just not be loose. I thought it would be looser, but it won't be snug either. And here I left these black just because it was going to start another pumpkin and it was going to be off center. It wouldn't look nice, so I just decided to leave it black. I think that was great. It's gonna be like here, so not too close to the neckline. I think it's a good length. I will fix this now, the little mistake in the middle, and then I will knit the back. I think I'll probably time lapse it. It's pretty much the same thing that I did here. Same measurements. I will just probably do less of a neckline, and then I think I might do a little bit of a hem for the neckline and maybe for the armholes. I don't know, let's see. Let's do a time lapse for the back side of the vest. Okay guys, so I have both pieces. For the back, I only had one little mistake on the side. I still have to fix it. It took me like an hour and a half. I think the front took me longer. I'll join them by one shoulder and then I will do a neckline like on the machine, just like I did the hem. And then I'll finish closing it. Hi guys, so I'm finally done. I am so happy I actually finished something in one day. It is almost 2 a.m. though, so it's kind of like I did finish it today. I started late, like I started filming at around 10, so like it is a one-day project. It's so nice to finish something in one day. I have not tried it on yet and I won't try it on now. It's pretty late and I'm very tired, so I'll just leave it for tomorrow. I am really tired, so I'm going to sleep and I will show you how it looks on. Yeah, I'm very happy. Oh, also before I try it on, I need to iron just this neckline.
Tomorrow.
Oh my god. Little orange on orange situation. I kind of want to try a different combination wearing my spider web top. And if you have not watched the video, I made this last video and it's really cool in my opinion. I do love the result, guys. I'm actually pretty impressed. I thought it was gonna look worse for some reason. I can never fully tell how a print's gonna look before I actually finish it. And it's so cute. I love the little love hearts. It looks like they're all in love, like me. I'm actually in love. Like I predicted, there are a few issues in the stitches themselves in the sides. The print doesn't match up, which is fine. It's not what's bothering me. What's bothering me is that there are a few like loose stitches that are actually falling. And also, I don't love the shape. I didn't do a pattern, so it's to be expected that it didn't look perfect because I didn't even like draw it out. I didn't calculate anything. I just went for it. But it is a decent shape. I want to try it on without the top underneath just to see how it looks. I think it's gonna look better. It is different. I feel like I think I just imagined a vest, but I didn't act like I was doing a vest because I did such a deep decrease here on the armhole. But overall, I think it's cute. I know it's like very Halloween. I'm not the best at styling. I'm trying to get better, but I feel like I could maybe wear it out of Halloween. I don't know. I don't think realistically I will be able to post this today, which is Halloween. It's a very gloomy and very rainy Halloween day for me today. I'm not actually even going to a party. I was thinking about it, but everything is just so far away. It's at least a 40-minute drive and tube and then back. And I have to wake up early tomorrow because I'm doing a class. And then I could go to a party tomorrow. And I'm thinking about it, but I have a roller skating presentation that I have to go and watch. And it's going to clash with the hours and it's going to be so hectic. So I'm probably not going to do any Halloween parties this year, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Halloween is not as big here as it is in like the US. I consume mostly US media, so I'm very hyped for Halloween. But here, like, I'm not in the US, so it's fine. But I hope you enjoy your Halloween weekend. Are you excited for Christmas projects? I have some idea of Christmas projects, but I don't want to just be focused on doing things that are Christmas related. I hope you enjoyed this impromptu video that I decided to do for Halloween. I think this is like the best last minute project that I did so far. I think it actually looks quite good. The next project that I'm going to start working on as soon as possible is a crochet project and it's pumpkin themed. And I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit off season now, but I'm just so excited to do it. I bought all of the yarn and I think it's gonna look really nice. But anyway, I have so many ideas, so many things that I would like to do and I'm gonna be working on next. I would love if you subscribe and follow me for the journey. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this video, about this project. Let me know anything that you'd like to see me do. Let me know what you are doing, what you did while you watched this video. I'd love to receive comments. If you don't know what to comment, comment a yarn emoji just so I know that you made it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I have my social media here on screen. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon.